The astute observer who is currently watching would notice one thing right off the bat. Number one, I'm no longer using duct tape. I got a new mic stand. It's the exact same one, but without duct tape. I actually have the old one right here, right? I just haven't gotten rid of it yet. I just changed it out. Anyways, though, enough about me. So, I know that a lot of people have probably, at least one time in their life, thought, could I rob a bank? Okay? Well, I'm not here to show you about how to rob a bank, but we are here to look at a very creative way of somebody robbing a bakery. And I gotta tell you, I have seen a lot of crazy, crazy plots from video games, from fucking movies, but I I gotta say, I have never seen anybody who's a prep quite like this of robbing a bankery, fucking Jesus Christ, robbing a bakery. Dear God. Basically, the story goes pretty simple and pretty typical, right? You can expect. So on March 19th, which is yesterday, a 44-year-old woman in Australia performed yoga before robbing a bakery. That is exactly what happens, and I got the clip here to show you because holy shit, this is maybe one of the most diabolical and masterful prep phases I've ever seen. Quick, efficient, in and out. All right, the perfect crime. Go ahead and show it to you here. Here we have our infamous flexible burglar. All right, one who will clearly go down as the terror of every single playground from here to Sydney. Now, the stretches they're about to witness and pull off have been sped up, and also there's the credit that I left here for 9 News in Richmond. But dear God, they had a full session before deciding to actually rob the place. Okay, they decided they needed to be prepped and ready for anything to come. I don't know what they were expecting. They must have damn near thought they were gonna have to fight ninjas to get through the security. But I guess they did. Dear God. So after that absolute impeccable prep phase, okay, shoulders are loose, joints are lubed up, all right, there's only one thing left to do: execute the plan, all right? And this is where I think I'm the most surprised out of anything. And also, this is where it may even get the silliest. So, you thinking, what did they steal out of this bakery? Well, money? No. From what they interviewed the store owner, and the store owner was just fucking clowning on them. Just starting off pretty basic with it, saying, seems like yoga is a must before breaking in. A few things were stolen, including some croissants, which were clearly too tempting for this flexible burglar. And then when they interviewed them after, right, the bakery told NBC News that the suspect stole an iPad, shoes, hot cross buns, and croissants that must have smelt too good to resist. Is nothing sacred. They couldn't even. They see now. Here's the thing, though, that I'm the most surprised about. They didn't steal any money. This entire thing almost seems like it's a sketch out of like a cartoon or like a SpongeBob episode. Like, we got to go steal the fucking, or even like a fucking plankton plot point. I have to go do yoga so that I can slip underneath the safe and steal the Krabby Patty secret formula, right? But in this case, it's just baked goods, right? Like, I really don't understand why it needed to be fuck. I guess that they really were just too good, right? How good were those if you would have had to break in just to steal them, right? Now I'm kind of thinking about doing it. That's a joke. I wouldn't do that. All right. But the only thing that probably washed over this person after they had stolen, after they just had this massive dopamine rush of getting these fucking croissants and hot cross buns, was probably the overwhelming amount of shame that washed over them after being arrested for stealing croissants and hot cross buns. this whole thing is just absolutely fucking wacky, right? And it's one of those things where when I first saw this headline, the first thing that I think would have popped into a lot of people's heads was Florida. All right. No, it was in Australia, which is probably one of the biggest plot twists in this. Such a fucking absolute, like, silly thing to happen. But dear God, I just, this whole thing is just fucking insane. All right. And I just really wanted to talk about it. Uh, yeah. It's just so fucking silly. I can't believe this shit. Oh my God.